Hi, it's Chris. Welcome to dinner time. What are we having? No idea. I've been traveling the last couple of weeks and basically just got enough food for before I left to last Kevin while I was gone. Made him several meals so he'd be taken care of, but other than that, nothing. So we have no milk, no cream. I think I noticed 2 eggs in the fridge. No fresh vegetables, no fresh fruit. All the things that I normally would need to make a meal, plus even a protein. We don't even have a protein in the house. So I've noticed that when people are filming their, what did we eat for dinner this week, they often talk about shopping their pantry. Can't get that word out of my mouth. Andrea at Pantry always does that, so check it out. She shops her pantry. So I thought, you know what? I'm gonna shop my pantry tonight. Don't know what we're gonna come up with, but it'll be something. So here we go. First thing I should say is I could have cheated. I did find a jar of marinara down in the pantry as well as some spaghetti. But in all fairness, that would have been cheating. This truly was a pantry challenge, so that's what I'm going for. So one of the first things that I found in the freezer was some Trader Joe's ground turkey. This I've just put in the microwave to defrost it. I have to tell you, I don't think I've ever defrosted. I'm sure I have, but normally it would be overnight in the refrigerator and things like that. And I'm not very good at using the microwave. It's in the basement. If we're going to use it, Kevin does. So that was a challenge. I'm hoping that didn't ruin it. So I found the ground turkey. And then I also remembered that I have my squash that I always, this is pumpkin squash that I always puree and put up and freeze in big discs so that I can use them throughout the year. They are slightly defrosted, but not really. But that's okay because they'll cook down really quickly in the sauce. Then I have some brown rice and quinoa fusilli pasta from Trader Joe's. I will say, if you're using this, I'm going to be baking a casserole, and I'm going to cook most of it up, but I'm also going to put it in a casserole to bake it up. This brown rice and quinoa one, if you overcook it, it will get it's not very good if you overcook it. So if you're going to use it in casserole, make sure you definitely undercook it because it's going to cook some more when it's in the oven. The same thing if you are cooking it on the stovetop, take it out and just let it finish cooking up on top. I found some onions from my CSA left over, so I'm going to add that to the pot. Also had a couple of garlics that were left over, so I'm going to add that. To try and help to make a sauce, because I had 2 things that are not going well for me. One, I have no fresh herbs, and I don't keep a whole lot of dried herbs. So that, and the few dry herbs I have really are not conducive to the meal that I'm thinking. So I'm going to add some cream cheese in that. That'll help set the sauce some. And I'm also going to add some marsala to it because that'll add a depth of flavor. And then also the butter will add depth of flavor as well. Then I'll combine all that in a casserole, and I'm going to top with some Parmesan cheese. I had several different options for cheeses, but I think the Parmesan is going to be the best for this. And then I had some Trader Joe's French onions that this is a seasonal item that they have, and I remembered I had one in my pantry, and it's good for another month. So yippee, to put on the top as well. That should add a depth of flavor for this I guess it's kind of a Thanksgiving sort of feeling meal. So yeah, that's what we're going to cook tonight for dinner. So here's what's for dinner. As you might recall, I was doing the Pantry challenge, and this is the brown rice pasta. I found some frozen pumpkin squash in there. There's onions that I found from my CSA, some garlic that I found from my CSA. Then I added some cream cheese to it to help cream it up. I took some of my pasta water and added it in because that just helped get some liquid in there. I realized as I was cooking this there was not enough green in the picture. It just was just all one color. So I added the peas in there to help it along. And then those fried onions on the top and the shredded Parmesan. So yes, this is what's for dinner tonight.